the Wealth Creation Podcast. And welcome everybody, it's Dan. I do hope you're well today. Welcome to the Business Growth Show. In today's session, I want to talk about building personal brand and about actually whether you're limiting your potential business growth by not having a personal brand. It's 2024, folks. Most people are going to basically find you or your products or your services online. And unless you're visible, first up, unless you're findable, second up, and unless people can make contact with you, third up, then they're going to struggle and you're going to struggle to grow your business. It's just the way that it goes. Yes, there's a case for leaflet drops and for classified adverts and for billboards and for getting your car stickered up. Definitely you should all have your car stickered up. As you're driving around, people can see it, unless you're a dreadful driver, in which case it's probably not a great idea. But other than those, most people are going to see your interactions online. And so I'll give you an example. Like, as you probably know, I do a lot of CrossFit. I go almost every day. Saying I pull my back on Monday, but generally I go almost every day. And we've literally had clients sign up for us and our digital marketing because they've seen me at CrossFit. And they're like, I love the fact that you're getting fit and that you're not giving up and you're getting older and you just want to get fitter. And they signed up to be a digital marketing agency client because of that. It doesn't even make sense, does it? It kind of doesn't make sense, but it kind of does as well. And the reason why they sign up is because it's the KLT factor, what we call the know, like, and trust. People get to know who you are. They get to know who you are from your videos and from your podcasting and through the short videos. And then they get you to see you doing legless rope climbs, for example, which was a video that we put out a few days ago. And people comment. And people don't always comment either, by the way. They just see. They don't say anything, but they're watching. And we know that they're watching because they come and tell us. I signed up with you because 6 years ago or 4 months ago or last week, you did this video and it stuck with me for a long time. And that's why they signed up. And so ultimately, I think what we're saying here is that people buy from people, but more importantly, people buy from people that they know, that they like, and that they trust. And certainly, you know, trust is such an issue in 2024. I was just on a strategy call with a potential client, and they was, I was saying there's such a lack of trust. You know, we have all these politicians on the TV promising everyone gets a free unicorn and a free cupcake every Friday, and everyone gets £1 billion in a bank account because why not? They're never going to get in power anyway, so they can just offer all this stuff. The fact it's uncosted, it's irrelevant. They're going to get some votes from it, right? And it's, you know, there's such a lack of trust right now. You going out live and putting yourself in front of people more through social media marketing, through digital marketing, through having a personal brand, unless you're a bit of an arse, it's only going to work well for you. And if you are a bit of an arse, even then it might work really well. We know some arses who are out there doing digital marketing content, and they definitely polarize their clientele. Some people hate them, some people love them. And so you've got to get yourself in front of as many more people as possible. And usually the easiest way of doing that is just by creating content. And then once you've created some content, you want to actually start creating some human connections and start building some relationships and start communicating more with other people. You know, so for example, we get some people and they say, oh, I put a video out and I'm not getting any engagement. And I'm like, okay, well, when did you last comment on somebody else's video? When did you last like something? When did you last ask somebody a question on somebody else's video or somebody else's post? When did you engage? I go, well, I didn't. I go, well, why would somebody engage on yours? And by the way, when somebody engages on your posts, that gives an opportunity for their friends to see that they've engaged on your post, which makes your posts reach more people effectively. So in terms of creating human connections and building great relationships, you also need to start engaging on other people's posts as well, and then they'll reciprocate and start commenting and engaging on your posts as well. And then you shouldn't just keep these relationships online. You should meet up for coffee, go to a networking event. Hey, we spoke last week online. I'm in wherever, and I'm off to a networking event. Do you want to come along? Like, so much easier. Then you're getting to meet these people offline and really starting to get these deeper level of connection and these deeper relationships where it's not just like this surface level, but you actually get to know people and the name of the kids and the dog, and you go out for curry and a pint and whatever that happens to be, right? It might be a coffee at Starbucks, or it might be just going to a networking event, or it might be doing a training course together. Who knows what that's going to be? But building those deeper relationships away from social media is a really positive and powerful way that you can do that. But it should start off through social media, because that's where most of your clients are going to be. And then in terms of building credibility, this is so important. And it's not just like you do one video and then that's it, my credibility is built. Like, it doesn't work like that. You've got to put out so much content. And we, for example, put out an awful lot of content, and we get people coming to us and telling us that they watch the content. Sometimes we get hardly any views. Sometimes we get a lot of views. It just depends. And sometimes the people that that are not actually watching the content, they just recognize that you're going live again. They recognize that there's a video from Dan yet again. Oh, it's another video. Oh, another podcast. Oh, another live stream. They just recognize time and time again, and over a long period of time, it builds up so that when they want to build a personal brand through digital marketing, who are they going to come and use? And really, just on the last bit here, this is about building trust and building this human element of trust. Like, a lot of social media marketing is just an image of a house, or it's an image of a car, or it's an image of a cat, or something playful that's not you, right? And that's not personal brand. That's not building. Oh, I use a CrossFit example again. People can see you building, working out at CrossFit, and they get to trust you because they get to see behind the curtain and get to see what really goes on. Like this week, we've been filming like a week-long video. And we, it's only Wednesday today, so we started on Saturday. We go horse riding. Oh, Saturday was the beach workout at CrossFit, and then Sunday was my daughter went horse riding, and I took her. We did some video work there. Monday, I think, don't know what I did Monday. I did CrossFit on Monday, did some video work there. Yesterday, went to the beach, worked from the beach, did some video work there. Today, went to the cafe, beach cafe. Did some work from there, and obviously we're live streaming at all these different times as well, and so all these people are getting to see us, not just seeing us, but actually being able to take a peek behind the curtain to see what does Dan's day or week look like. There's a lot of beach beach huts and coffee going on, because I like to work from a beach hut, right? And so we get to show people behind the scenes, but we don't show them everything. Like we've agreed a couple of sales this week. We've taken on a new client this week. We don't show them that necessarily. And maybe at some point, as we increasingly video what we do behind the scenes, we might do more of that because it's trust building. People want to see the human element. And also sometimes it's not about being perfect. Like who's perfect anyway? I'm certainly not. You're certainly not. It's about showing behind the scenes, warts and all, what's actually going on. People love that kind of thing. That's the human element. And so this is about you building personal brand. And when you build a personal brand, then you're going to start selling more and more of what you do. All right. I hope you find that useful. We'll catch up with you on the next one. My name's Dan Latto. Have a great day. Take care. Hey, it's Dan here. Thank you for listening. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Please click like or subscribe to the entire podcast.